Some fireworks going off. The Walsh County Sheriff's Department is leading the procession of law enforcement vehicles. North Dakota Highway Patrol is represented as well. And the American Legionnaires are ready to get things started. We even have Elvis here today. Elvis is in the building. And the Walsh County Sheriff's Department, you can hear the siren coming toward us right now. 2 vehicles represented from the Walsh County Sheriff's Department. 3, actually. I just saw a 3rd taking up the rear. And the North Dakota Highway Patrol right in the middle in one of the jet black vehicles. Walsh County Sheriff Ron Juergens leading the procession right by me. I'm not sure, but I think that's the same trooper that stopped me last week. No, I'm kidding. Fortunately, they've turned the volume down a little bit on the sirens. They're not quite as overwhelming as they were last year. And the Walsh County Sheriff's Department passing by. And members of the American Legion coming by now. I needed a second to remove my hat. And everyone standing for the Star-Spangled Banner, 2 of them actually coming by. And as the Legion arrives here in front of me, John Maxwell will play the national anthem. And John will get things underway. He's beckoning them a little further forward, a little further forward. A little further forward. I just don't think he's ready to play yet. All right, now we're set. And with that, on the 243rd year of the Great American Experiment, we begin Independence Day 2019. Sean Ford on Expo Radio and Expo FM, welcoming you to the festivities. It is a beautiful day here in Park River, and a gorgeous day for a parade, and it is just getting underway. And our parade also brought to you today by Lawns Hardware and Rennet Center. See your local hardware Hank dealer for what you need for those projects around the house. If you need a special tool for those jobs, talk to Lon about renting it from the Rennet Center. And away we go. Actually, still waiting for the flyover. We have not had it yet, and the American Legionnaires march by. 4 abreast. The national commander of the American Legion here. A number of regional commanders. Brett Reistad, the American Legion national commander. As the Legionnaires ride by, being pulled by a Farmall tractor, no less. The Legion Auxiliary coming by. I missed it. Tossing Tootsie Rolls out there and I missed it. We got a good old-fashioned Jeep. A Marine Corps Jeep. A Jeep and trailer driving by. The Crop Improvement Association represented as well. They're coming by right now in an old, being pulled by an old Ford F-150. Citizens State Bank of Lincoln presents the parade today. Getting to the bank is easy with their free mobile banking app and online banking. For details, stop by one of their locations in Lincoln, Edinburgh, Edmore, and Park River. Member FDIC. And it wouldn't be a parade without an entire herd of Harleys, and they're coming by right now. Well, one Kawasaki thrown into the mix as well. A sidecar, some beautiful motorcycles here. And they are roaring by. The Shriners right behind them in their unique little scooters. And of course, none of this would be possible without Polar Communications. Protect what matters most. With a video surveillance system from Polar, they can customize a system for you. Contact Polar by July 31st to find out how you can get the first month of surveillance for free. As the Harleys roar past. And as I mentioned, the Shriners coming by in their battery-operated scooters, so they are almost silent compared to the Harleys that we just saw go by. And some old Model Ts about to come by now as well. And the Shriners are at the wheel of both of those. And this parade just getting started. Glad you could join us for the annual Independence Day today, Independence Day parade here in Park River. A couple of Model Ts driving by, one mini Model T. Known as the Model T's unit, they've got four of them, two regular size and two mini Model T's. The Chem Shriners. Our parade brought to you by Wayne's Variety in Park River and Cavalier. See them for the things you need for summer fun. Wayne's has pool toys for kids and for young and old, sunscreen cures for sunburn, and insect repellent. Wayne's Variety in Park River and Cavalier. As the Chem Shriners, now they've got their ATVs rolling by, and the Park River Aggie Band is about to make its appearance. They're a bit behind, so that gives us a little bit of time to tell you that, yes, this is the Independence Day Parade in downtown Park River. Come on down, it's not too late. North Star Co-op and Cavalier, Nittany, and Park River sponsors this year's parade. There's only one place to go when you need to fill up. North Star Co-op and Cavalier and Park River. Whether you're filling up with gas or with beverages and snacks, you can be sure you'll get helpful, energetic service at North Star Co-op. And there they are, the Aggie Band. You can hear them approaching. Always familiar faces in the Aggie Band as they march by. I see Kyla Spoonlin in there. And a big round of applause for the Aggie Band. Julia Sven. Not as many recognizable faces this year as in years past. Many of the members of the band are graduating seniors, so in last year's band, and that's the Aggie drum corps you hear. And now the farm equipment rolls by from Park River Implement. A huge New Holland sprayer coming by. But the pacing very good here so far for the parade. Not many folks falling back. And again, still waiting for the flyover. I haven't seen either I'm not sure if weather conditions are preventing it or what's happening with it, but again, they're expecting southern thunderstorms around the Grand Forks area at about this time, and that may be clogging things up down at the Grand Forks Airport. But so far, nothing in the skies over Park River yet. I know a lot of people were looking forward. I had someone walk up to me this morning and said, I've never seen a P-51 flying. It would be so cool to see one fly by. It really is an impressive sight. But so far, we are still waiting. Another New Holland tractor rolling by. And you are listening to the 2019 Independence Day Parade here in downtown Park River. Sean Ford on Expo Radio, Expo FM, and also on Aggie Vision. Welcome to everyone watching on Aggie Vision today. The city of Park River welcomes you to town for the 4th of July celebration, and they invite you to stick around for the day and enjoy all the festivities and the great food, too. Have a safe 4th of July from the city of Park River. I'm going to be hanging around and having a burger and some Randy's beans afterwards. Looking forward to a delicious meal after the parade today. And a beautiful black GMC pickup truck coming by. I like black GMC pickup trucks. It is a very nicely decked out GMC Sierra. It's kind of a charcoal black color. And I believe this one is the new 2019 model, as a matter of fact. Beautiful truck indeed. And now the Park River Fire Department. Coming by, we've got the Rural Fire Protection District of Park River leading the procession. Huge ladder truck coming by. Fans lining the streets, enjoying the parade today. People are still just arriving. You can hear the sirens from the ladder truck. A number of fire departments will be represented here today. They've come in from all over the area. So you'll be hearing a lot of sirens here for the next few minutes. Park River ladder truck. And of course the obligatory candy is being fired out of the windows. Actually, I see a Tootsie Roll down here on the sidewalk with my name on it. Yeah, it's getting loud. That is the rescue vehicle from the Park River Fire Department with a tanker truck right behind. Getting a really pleasant breeze that's keeping the temperature down here, so it has become a very comfortable day. Leon's Building Center brings you today's parade when revitalizing C. Leon's. They sell box steel, box vinyl, or pre-finished siding packs. Stop in and see profiles, textures, and color options at Leon's Building Center in Park River and in Devil's Lake. Park River Fire and Rescue tanker truck going by with the loud screaming siren. And now when you got the candy being fired out, the biggest challenge for parents is to keep their youngsters out from in front of the vehicles. That can be a daunting task. The entire Park River Fire Department represented. Well, what I thought was 2 or 3 different fire departments is actually just the one. Another tanker truck from actually 2 more coming down. And an old-style ladder truck is on the way, too. And that one goes back a ways. That's an antique ladder truck. And also on the way is the Polar Communications Beetle. Protect what matters most with a video surveillance system from Polar. They can customize the system for you. Contact Polar by the 31st of July to find out how you can get the first month of surveillance free. That's at Polar Communications, a sponsor of this year's Independence Day Parade. The old Dodge ladder truck from the Park River Fire Department. And they are leading out the Polar Beetle. And the candy continues to fly. Northern Dakota Railway represented. Disc Golf Campground in Garter, North Dakota. And now things are held up here for the moment. Not sure what's going on there. We have a tanker truck stopped quite a ways down. Young people are taking advantage in the lull of the activities here to grab what candy they can off the street. But we are moving again now. EO Medicine Center proudly presents today's parade. They are your professional prescription service in Park River and Drayton. If you have pictures to share from your Independence Day gathering, see EO Medicine Center about making extra prints. It's Heartland Gas, and I tell you, they've got a lot of candy to throw out there. They're throwing it out by the buckets. I have to let this gentleman know he better be careful. He's going to run out of ammo by the time he gets to the end of this parade. That's what happened to me in Grafton last week at the Summerfest parade. My goodness, I ran out of candy quick. A Heartland Gas truck coming by. And what looks like a pretty jacked up Monte Carlo is right behind him. The 2019 Independence Day Parade here in Park River. And of course a lot of events to come later on. We've got the Valley Cruisers Show and Shine. They'll pull out of the parking lot right across the street from me when the parade ends. Elvis will be here to perform. He's sitting under his tent watching the parade right now. That's the Monte Carlo you hear right in front of us. And a mini burnout right there. The license plate says XLER8, Accelerate. Pretty cute. Jim Super Value truck going by, the Jim Super Value GMC. First United Bank and Insurance sponsors today's parade as well. Farmers, for financial or insurance assistance, talk with your local representative from First United Bank and Insurance. They have over 125 years of experience serving the region, and they hope you have a safe and happy Independence Day. And the horses coming by. Not as many this year as last, only a couple. And, of course, Leon's Building Center represented with their flatbed. And now the alumni are coming. A lot of alumni floats. I can see 3 coming up from down the street and more horses beyond. So, and another burnout by the Monte Carlo down the street. 1947 Farmall tractor coming by, bright candy apple red, International Harvester. And behind them is the class of 1989 from Park River High School. Citizen State Bank of Lincoln brings you today's parade. Getting to the bank is easy with their free mobile banking app and online banking. For details, stop by one of their locations in Lincoln, Edinburgh, Edmore, and Park River. Citizen State Bank of Lincoln, member FDIC. Class of 89. Oh, they've got super soakers going. And the candy is flying. No, I'm good. Hey, I'm trying to lose weight. And the 2018 state baseball champions, the Park River Fordville Lincoln Aggies, on a pontoon boat of all things.
2019 Cosby State Baseball Champions, Park River Fordville Lincoln Aggies.
You guys have better arms than that.
Coach of the year.
Adam Zavalli there, and Nate and the whole team had a great state tournament this year. And they are also representing Post 147 this year as well. They won the state Legion Championship.
Here are your 2019 Class B State Baseball Champions, Park River Fordville Lincoln Aggies.
And another alumni float going by, the class of 2002. And more horses. It's always nice to have horses in the parade. The class of 2012, obviously pretty popular. And away they go. The horses here too. always wished I could ride one of those. And a reminder of the 44th annual Threshing Show in Park River on Sunday, August 25th. John Deere tractor going by with that little reminder. And another International Harvester 1947 Candy Apple Red tractor. And of course the obligatory horse leavings. They always seem to do that right in front of the platform. I don't know why. I always luck out that way. The Lincoln Tractor Rides, July 20th. I know this young lady in the 1947 Farm Hall. Also a very big baseball fan. All antiques coming by now. Oh, little trouble. A horse, one of the horses a little bit skittish. With the crowd, they can get a little bit nervous. There we go. Got him under control, and away we go. I'm not sure what stirred him up like that. That's the first time we've seen that here. The Rumley oil pull tractor. This one goes back a ways. I mean, we're talking no rubber on the wheels. It is a 1920 Rumley oil pull. I mean, this is going back. (1931) Ford rolling by here. There's an old timer for you. Chevy pickup, ensconced at American flags, bright orange, beautiful truck. Everyone here really enjoying it, and especially the weather, which has been comfortable for a change. It's been unusually hot here over the past few years, and very comfortable here today. Kringstead Ironworks, one of their long bed trucks. Safety Pull Incorporated represented. I tell you what, the gear they have. The gear they have in the fields now is really something to see. The Crop Shuttle 3600, manufactured by Safety Pull. And now a full-size Jeep from Kringstead Graphics in Hoople. Tossing the candy out as well. And more horses. D&B Motors in the Park River Car Wash. Rolling by. In their bright red Chevy Blazer. It's a new look for the Chevy Blazer. The 2018 Tesla Model 3. It's 100% electric. Out of Colorado. Why am I not surprised? The PSEC Volunteer Fire Department, they bring their tanker truck along, firing candy, and now the alumni class, Park River High School, 1969. Wayne's Variety in Park River and Cavalier bring you today's parade. See them for the things you need for summer fun. Wayne's has pool toys for the kids and for young and old alike. Sunscreen, cures for sunburn, and insect repellent. Wayne's Variety, Park River and Cavalier. Class of 69. Looking very spry as they keep firing the candy out. And a little mini Case IH tractor. Couple of young riders on board. And another 1947 International Harvester McCormick Farmall. And it looks like another alumni class coming by too. The 2019 Independence Day Parade in Park River. And of course, don't forget the Tom Larson Memorial Fireworks tonight here in Park River at 10 o'clock. And the weather should be beautiful for that. Not expecting any surprises weather-wise. The class of 79 coming by. With the candy being fired everywhere. I'm not sure how many more alumni classes we'll have here, but this is 79. Memory Fireworks represented, and of course we were giving away gift certificates to Memory Fireworks all through the week. They have locations here in Park River and in Grafton as well. And more antique tractors, and of course Marvin Windows and Doors is here. And the John Deere tractor coming by. This is a 1935 version of the John Deere tractor, and a plow behind it is actually being towed on a trailer. In 1935, the tractor and the plow cost $375. Think about that for a minute. And of course, Marvin Windows and Doors represented. They're bringing one of their 18-wheelers. And more horses behind the Marvin truck. Today's parade brought to you by North Star Co-op in Cavalier, Nittany, and Park River. There's only one place to go when you need to fill up. North Star Co-op in Cavalier and Park River. Whether you're filling up with gas or beverages and snacks, you can be sure you'll get helpful, energetic service at North Star Co-op. I want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring today's parade. Still to come, burgers, dogs, chicken, and Randy's Beans at the Sons of the American Legion right here behind City Hall. And I'll be partaking of that meal after the parade. And we have a posse coming by. A little bit of a whinny for you. That horse looked at me like, how dare you not mention me on the radio? He's doing it again. He's doing it again. I swear, gave me that look as if to say, you better talk about me. 1953 Willys wagon from from Harwood, North Dakota. Oh, stalled it out. There we go. So the antique car is rolling by again, and he stalled it out again. Uh-oh. You can hear him trying to get it going again right in front of me here. The Olmsted family 1968 Buick right behind him. Yeah, looks like it's going to be an issue. We may have to roll this one off. Some of the Valley Cruisers guys are coming out, and they may roll this gentleman to the side until they can get this baby started again. And he's saying, no, I can do it. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to roll it until they can jump start it. Well, he got it rolling, but he still hasn't gotten it started. So the 1968 Olmsted family Buick coming by. Oh my goodness, there's Gray. Hey Grayson, how you doing? No, that's okay, I'm not hungry. No, it's okay. Rendezvous region, Northeast North Dakota coming by as well. And the Thrive Community Church driving by. Of course, they're located in Grafton. Everyone represented here at the parade today. And again, they're pushing that Paul Gord's vehicle down the road a little bit. He just can't get the thing started. Handyman Pete Kelly. Driving by in his van. Oh, lots of bubble gum flying out. And now we will have more fire departments and EMT services coming by in a little bit. Another alumni class. I'm not sure which one this is. They're not close enough yet, but stopping by Highway 35 design out of Adams. In a beautiful old Ford pickup. Hunter Green, what a gorgeous truck. Sons of the American Legion. And the class of 1999 from Park River High School set to come by. And they are rifling candy out of there in a hurry. I wonder what kind of music they've got going up there. They look like they're having a nice little party. Well, they've got it set up all right. There we go. The Mountain Thingvala Fire Protection District coming by in their big white ladder truck. Park River Ambulance Service coming by, and we have a number of ambulances right in a row here on the way by. The 2019 Independence Day Parade on America's 243rd birthday. We're in Park River on really a gorgeous day. I see Cub fans everywhere. They're all over the place. Another Cub fan coming by. First Care Health Center's emergency service vehicle, and 2 more ambulances from Park River coming by. They get loud, don't they? They sure do. I'll be here in Park River again on Monday. We have baseball at Halverson Field. Grafton and Park River playing on Monday evening at 5:30, so that'll be a 5:20 pregame. And that'll be Monday night here on Expo Radio and Expo FM. The Park River Ambulance Service firing out some more candy for the youngsters. And the Hoopo Fire and Rescue represented here as well. First United Bank, one of our sponsors, coming by in a beautiful crystal blue GMC Sierra. I have a thing for GMC Sierras, what can I say? And that is a gorgeous truck. And the candy continues to fly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You got it.
Good throw, right?
Yeah, good throw. That's Mrs. Mag with a nice toss. It's one of these Brock's fruit slices, so I made the catch on the right thing. '95 Ford Bronco XLT coming by. I tell you what, we've seen some really cool antique vehicles, and of course the Valley Cruisers will be out here right after the parade for the show and shine. So be sure to stick around for that. An old Chevy truck, metallic blue, rolling by. The Boop Mobile, the Betty Boop Mobile. And an old Dodge pickup truck in lime green. Another beautiful pickup. A more new style candy apple red Camaro coming by, and then the Girl Scouts, the local Girl Scout troop, 20324 coming by in a Chevy pickup. And what would a parade be without Mike Kilmer and Kilmer Excavating in his golf cart coming by as well. And some more farm equipment beyond that. We've got a way to go. Yeah, you're listening to the 2019 Independence Day Parade here in Park River on a beautiful day. And this parade is not an hour old yet, and we've seen a lot of terrific stuff. And Mike Kilmer's got his Titleist hat on, so I don't know. I think he's thinking golf. I see that cart every other day on the golf course. And some farm sprayers and tractors coming by. And again, we've got some candy floating out into the middle of the street, so it presents a bit of a danger here for the youngsters. And some of them are actually running out to the vehicles wanting stuff Butler Equipment with a beautiful farm tractor coming by, and Alice Chalmers, an old style orange tractor. Not sure of the year, but man, that's a pretty one. Welcome to everyone listening on Aggie Vision. I know there's a bit of a delay in the time that you get my voice and the visuals, so I'm trying to stay ahead of things a little bit for you. There's the Alice Chalmers tractor going by me right now. A Series 2 D15. And again, I'm not up on my tractor or sprayer designation, so forgive me on that. And looks like another international harvester coming by. No, that's a Butler. That's a Butler. And that is a front loader. See, I know that part. Oh, and now we have an interesting float here. I believe this is from the Missile Tours, the Missile Silo Tours. I will have to make sure on that. Some more antique cars, and still a lot more to come here. We're just getting started. I just saw Trans Systems roll around the corner. And of course, it's that time of year for them to be hiring. Yep, it is the Missile Tours, RSL3 Missile Tour site. That must be an amazing tour. RSL3 Missile Site Tours out of Cavalier on Highway 5. Says you're invited to walk in the Sprint Missile Field. And that would be an interesting tour. Don't say you weren't invited, it says. And now some more antique cars getting ready to roll by. Beautiful Ford. All decked out. A 1947 Ford right behind them. Hopefully they won't have trouble staying started. We've had to have one pushed off the route already today. Bruce and Dorothy Johnson in their 1947 Ford out of Edmore. Right down Highway 17 here a little ways. I'm not seeing any more alumni floats, though. I'm kind of surprised by that. I figured we'd have a few more, but not so far. Water and candy being distributed. The Trans Systems truck and more coming. Brent's Pit Stop in Grafton in their pickup. Nice looking white F-250. And the water's going around. 1967 Chrysler. Beautiful 67 Chrysler owned by Kelly Jerome. Rolling by. Beautiful beige color. S&S Express out of Grand Forks, probably hiring drivers as well. A lot of trucking companies are hiring drivers. Trans Systems is as well. They're coming by. We'll be hearing more from them as we head closer to August. Oh, we got a young man running out there. Mom and Dads, where are you? Oh, wait, they're running out in front of the cars, too. Riverside Memorial represented. And we'll have some more old-style fire equipment toward looking down the road a little ways, about 200 or 300 yards or so. More coming by. Riverside Memorial here in Park River. And more auctions, LLC. And a very pretty blue and black Dodge Challenger coming by.
Hi, Sean.
You know, I'm not even sure who that was. She came by so fast. And an all-style pickup from Wall Family Auto. All kinds of flags flying from it. The Marine Corps flag, of course, the American flag. The Dodge Challenger playing Born to Be Wild. Wall Family Auto in Devil's Lake here with their old-style F-150. Oh, we got an old Pontiac coming by now. All kinds of vehicles represented. There's Grafton Farmers, my favorite people, coming by with one of their vehicles that I see all too often lately in my backyard. Ah, yes. Again, some old style farm equipment, and that is Minto. I was wondering when the Minto Fire Department was going to make his appearance, and there they are. We have the Junior Mish Walsh County, Kira Meacham. Coming by. And she's got the wave. Definitely got the wave. The Minto Fire Protection District. One of their tanker trucks and one of their very old Dodge hose trucks. That one's got to go back to at least the 1930s. Maybe 1940s. Yep, you can hear the siren from it. It's got that large bulb light right on the top of the roof. Old style Dodge fire truck. It's a beauty from Minto. The Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce driving by. Yeah, I recognize that Shirley Burns Ford over there. She haunts me wherever I go. It's just, no matter where I am, there's Shirley Burns. And she's listening too, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I know you are. I'll see you Monday, lady. We'll discuss this on Monday. And we got an old style Camaro coming by, and it's loaded with cruisers. First Care Health Center in Park River, and coming by in their vehicle, but a little bit of candy for everybody first. And more to come. I see more antique vehicles down the road, so we're not done yet. Still no flyover, though. Hopefully that won't be a disappointment for too many people, but and again, First Care Health Center in their Suburban coming right by me here. Candy flying everywhere. Oh, the Deuce of August celebration coming up in Mountain. You get it. Okay, you bet. We'll be there. I'm looking forward to that. The Deuce of August going on in Mountain in just a couple of weeks. Well, a month, actually, from now, obviously. And an Air Max sprayer coming by. And again, you're tuned to the 2019 Independence Day Parade here in Park River. And this, I believe, is my 4th year here, and it just gets better every year. And some more old-style vehicles coming by. Yeah, I kind of wish they put signs on some of these because I have no idea what they are, but they go back. Some of these back to the 1920s. This is a beautiful agreement. I want to say it's an LTD, but I really can't tell you for sure. I'm just not very good with makes and models going back to 1920, 1930. Oh, one of my favorite places in the world in Grand Forks, the Texas Roadhouse represented in their Ford F-150. I haven't been there in forever. I've really got to get down there again. Texas Roadhouse at Grand Forks. Hillcrest Country Club right here in Park River. That truck even smells like steak as it's going by here. It's unreal. The Hillcrest Country Club and their golf cart coming by. And they've got one of their old golf course tractors coming by. A 1965 Case 830. Before they were Case IH, just Case now. And an old John Deere 2520 lime green coming by. And it looks like we're getting set to wrap up our parade here for 2019. Citizen State Bank of Lincoln, one of our sponsors, coming by. Chevy Silverado pulling a flatbed with Uncle Sam on the front.
Okay.
And I do believe I see the Spomobile coming by too. They stuck Andrea and the KXPO mobile toward the end of the parade. Citizen State Bank of Lincoln, and now some dirt bikes coming by as well. The Eagle Ridge Pro-Am Motor Climb in Fordville going on July 5th and 6th. The Pro Motorcycle Climb in Walhalla is July 5th. And the KXPO mobile. Oh boy, there's Lexi in the back. There's Lexi in the back. I see you, Lexi. I see. Sam's on the other side. Samantha's on the other side. Sammy cam. And finally, the Vietnam Vets of America sailing by as we wrap up this edition of the 2019 Independence Day Parade in Park River. Want to thank all of you for joining us here today.